Hello, I hope you are well. Welcome to another video. So I have a message to give you. So forgive me if I close my eyes because I receive it better that way. Okay. The winds of change are upon us. A revolution comes before you. It is your choice whether to move forward or to remain behind. The plane will take off soon. The ark will be created. Wind, rain, frustration, anger, explosions, fighting and war come towards you. What choices are you wishing to make? Where will this lead you? It is time to pause and think, to be wary of what is to come, not to hide from it, to see it, to view it, to consider what changes must be made. It is always your choice. We wait with bated breath to see what you decide. Thank you. Okay, so I had to give that message. I have had a lot of visions as well, which I'm now going to go in and tell you all about. So they're showing me this plane again. If you're new here and you want to know more about why I see the plane, the ghost plane, which I often see outside, there's a large, look at the candles moving, a large ball outside, which is huge. It's a spacecraft. But they keep showing me this world, our world, and quite often with electric fields going around. It's something to do with magnetizing. And what else are you going to show me up there? The change is coming, be not mistaken. Okay. There it is. You'll not see, it's very faint now, but it's a plane. And I can see all the little windows in it up there. Everything. Candles are moving. There you go. You see them? The plane is the ark. There's also, I'm sorry, but that's exactly what it looks like, a space station up there, and it's cloaked. There are many of these crafts going round, these little these balls, if you like, that I've been talking about with people in them. Sometimes I have one person in them. They're not, these orbs that you've been seeing are not quite what you think they are. A lot of the fast moving lights, everything that are going round on the planet, this, I'm channeling this direct to you now, are these people. Ow, what is that? Energy. And I am being distracted. I'm under spiritual attack at the moment. I will explain later. But these balls of light are beings and these crafts. There's one over crafts. I want to see crafts. Why do I want to see it? Spacecraft. There's a ball over there. It's getting bigger. There are people inside them. The spirit world, as you say, is not the spirit world. It is other dimensions. I've mentioned this before. And we are within this quantum computer. And it's very interesting. I had my breakfast this morning and they had Ancient Aliens on, a repeat from last night's one. And they were talking about the, excuse me, digital coding that they believe is within the universe, actual computer coding, and how we've been on a destined journey or programmed so that we can be on a journey to, they thought, an evolution. I'm told, no, it's time to wake up and to break that programming. Okay, it's time to actually break the programming. That's what keeps us stuck. That's what keeps us stuck in wars and in fighting and not agreeing with each other and not being able to evolve. Yeah, it's really important that we break that programming now. It is not setting us on course to evolve, just keeping going. It is what keeps us stuck. If we broke out of it, then we would be able to step forward, because the interesting thing about it was as well that they said that they wondered if we've been living the same thing over and over again. Now, I've talked about this, yeah, and at the moment, I don't know how many times we've gone through this point. We keep getting to the point of destruction, and then it happens, and we need to sort it out and stop that from happening. And we've been given many, many chances, okay? And this is not something, there's a warning for you. I mean, look at the unrest around the country in the UK. I mean, what the hell? Yeah? What the hell? Something that was so tragic and so abhorrent, awful, and people use it as an excuse. Absolute excuse to start rioting around the country. And it's been caused. Well, this is what happens with our thoughts, with our ideas. They're manipulated. Yeah, there are bad groups out there. There are government stuff. There's everything. There's the matrix of society doing that to you. But there is also what I've talked about, other intelligences trying to create disharmony. They're showing me it again, like a lizard and a tongue. Am I going to go on the lizard conspiracy thing, the reptilian thing? No, I don't want to go in there. But I am showing there's manipulation. I have spent the morning trying to consider whether or not I would continue as usual, and I am pushed forward all the time, giving you videos, everything, because I know a lot of people are rejecting this. They don't want to know. Hell, do you think I do? Okay, but it's real. It's there. I see these people all the time. They're in my dreams. They are a constant. There are winged beings standing in this room. Everything. You've got no idea. The angels do exist. Okay, they really do exist. These people exist. The guardians of the planet exist. They're all different races. Okay, and the contributors to the planet. So seedlings, they put the seeds in the planet. Okay, they created the planet, and it is one of many within this computer. Outside is oh, okay, who's that? So I have this very Celtic looking guy. I have seen him quite a few times. I've never understood who he was. When I see Into the Other Realms, I often see him all in green with gold, long hair, and he's always on the grass with people. Grass, he's always in nature, and I'm told he's Serenos. So, and he would like to speak to you now, apparently. Okay. Make the earth green again. Care for each blade of grass. It can grow again. It can be healed. Prick up your ears. Open your eyes. The beauty of this world is all around you. Please do not destroy it. We bring much life force to you now, or is needed to propel you forward. Please listen. Keep your eyes open. There are forces at play from the stars that beckon confusion, anger, hatred. Your governments will not declassify this, but it is the truth. And payments have been made in many different forms for their silence. We come in peace. I am not from this planet, but I am part of its creation. I nourish the earth. You should too, as you nourish yourselves. Cute. Okay, there you go then. Um, I felt like before I came to sit down and do this, I was going through sludge energy. Felt like sludge. So somebody's trying to stop me. They've been trying to stop me all morning, and now it's becoming very clear why I have gone through what I did this morning, but we'll stick on point. So there are lots of things out there, but these lights that you see that are flitting about all over, they are monitors. They are the guardians, and they're watching very closely because there are others coming in from other dimensions. You don't always need a spacecraft to walk through into this dimension. So, but to go back to the digital coding in the universe, that would explain why I see everything the way I do. And I didn't think that place I was going to was the Akashic Records, but it definitely is. It's got to be, because I see all, right, how I get there is I'm often shown that I am traveling somewhere in space, but as I go through it, it changes everything. It's almost like it goes grid-like, and how do I explain this? No, it's not adequate. Like it's a blueprint, digital blueprint. I don't know how to describe it. Then it takes form. So as I'm going along, then I'll suddenly become aware that it's changing into this grid-like form, and then it becomes a street, or it becomes this place. And there are, it feels like it's underground somewhere, very secret, like in a bunker. That's the only way I can describe it. And on the walls are the faces of everyone, but I primarily seen the light workers. I couldn't tell you what these faces look like, all of them. I wouldn't tell you anyway. It's private. But what I also see it's like a library, yeah. But they're round sort of bits like this that go like that, and what they have on them are screens, and it's almost as if everything on this earth that has happened to every single being and to every person is all, it's not, there are scrolls apparently. I was going to say it's not scrolls, but there are scrolls, but you've got to think of it as they've digitalized everything. But no, they record everything. Everything is recorded because it can do. That's how it's set up. So it records everything. So your whole life will be on one of those reels or whatever it is. It's not a reel as such. It's these oblong things. But there are also world events that are recorded. Everything's recorded. And they keep showing me ones. And then they show me a big screen at the side with things going on. And they keep showing me some sort of tank with its gun up and moving around. A cinema with lots of people wearing 3D glasses. Stadiums full of people, lots of people standing there, angels with armor on, their wings, everything. At one point, I was being very attacked this morning. A lot of confusion comes in, and I know because I can see these people around me all the time. Sometimes I'm not sure who's come in or what's going on, but everything felt very confusing, and I was fighting like hell with these people. It's the only way I can describe it. And all of a sudden these angels' wings came around me and everything just stopped. So there's a lot of spiritual warfare out there, people trying to stop, and I'm beginning to realize why they've brought the Jesus Christ thing in for me, because that's my faith. And remember, I'm respectful of every faith on here. But that's what I resonate with more and understand. I also resonate with Buddha big time. So I'm sticking with them at the moment. But it's that experience of with Christ consciousness, which is just one name for it. Everybody has different names for it in religions. It's the same thing though. But it's that I don't want to do this, but I have to do this. It's very difficult to get on here and tell you all these things. It isn't for other people, but it is for me because of my upbringing, because of all sorts of things. But it's that experience for me. It's like that. No, you've got to do this. This is important. I'm brought to the point of walking. I don't know if I'm tested, whatever, and if you believe in the Christian faith, if you like, you get tested. And this morning was definitely a test. So, but I am here. So whatever you think, I am here. And I'd love to know why my hair keeps getting blonder and blonder. The Palladians, I can see them in these, and then I see them walking around. I had a very old guy with a staff. They're coming biblical for me at the moment, beard, but I get the repose from Buddha with the eyes closed all the time. I get that. And they come in and it's Moses. I've always had Moses around. I see these people. I see them. And I've been reading about other mediums, and I watched it and I thought, come on, these people have seen Hitler and everything, and you have too, but you just don't want to admit it. You don't like it. And I have. I've seen them all. I don't tell you everything because it's just so bloody whelming and a bit scary. But it's that I have to keep going over these humps and getting there to the other bit. So that's what we're being asked to do as a race, okay? Whether you believe in aliens, or you believe in the church, or you believe in yourself, or you don't believe in all, right? It's what you were asking yourself to do then, yeah? It's all the same thing. So I have to keep giving this information out. And people are going to come at me and tell me I'm not doing it right, or I'm not thinking of this, or I'm not fear-based. No, it's not. You cannot call me. These are winged beings. I'm like Jesus Christ standing here. Okay, so I'm sorry. This is the message. Yeah, and if people don't like that, then they don't like it. You need to go somewhere else. Okay, but this is the message, and I've been asked to give it. Okay, and whether you like it or not, this is what they want you to know. So I've given it, but this plane is back on the agenda, and I've seen it landing on the water, in the water, and then they showed me the plane had landed and proper airport, everything, and all these people, but they look like people, the only way to describe them are military people from World War II. They've got old-fashioned sort of parachutes on their back, and they're going onto the plane. And sometimes it's very thin and sleek, other times it's bigger, much bigger. And they are getting on, but it's like as many people on as possible. And the men in black, the angels, the security angels, I'm going to call them from now on, they get them on, and then they move back. And then this plane takes off. Now, I've seen it going through dimensions. I've seen all sorts of crazy stuff. I've seen it going through like watery sort of membranes, everything. So it's traveling interdimensionally. I believe this spacecraft is, well, there you go. I've just said it, haven't I? I believe it's a spacecraft, but it's in disguise. I just got in my head, robots in disguise. So that kind of thing, yeah? And there you go, there's plane to confirm it. Oh, and the candles are flickering like mad. You hear the plane? The plane. So, it's that kind of thing, very odd. And the other thing I've seen is, and I was reading about this big iceberg thing that's spinning around in the sea, the E23A or something it's called. But it was really odd because they showed me a lot of snow and ice. But they showed me this ice, I don't know where it was, but it was blue, and there was this little bit of water in the middle of it. And, well, probably the ocean. I don't know, it's very odd, but it was very blue. It was very odd. And then this is what they keep showing me. They keep showing me as if somebody's dropped something in the water and it's caused all these ripples outwards. And they keep showing it. They get bigger and bigger, the rings. And that's what they keep showing me. So make of that what you will. So yes, there's something about a lot of tornadoes, a lot of terrible storms and destruction and hurricanes and winds of change. Yeah, really horrific stuff. And it's frightening because I said about Lebanon, I said about Hezbollah, I said about all these things. I said there would be a huge tower fall in Lebanon. And it was a white building and it was going to fall down. So I don't know, but it's kind of scary when everything you say starts coming true. And I've had a lot coming true. It's amazing they can't get much true for me, but the world apparently. And other people, I get readings too. Yes. Wow. Yeah, amazing. Some things I didn't even expect. And you hear nothing from the person for months or whatever. And then they suddenly come back and go, you were right about that. It did happen. That is just scary. Oh, there's a face over there. Oh, what's new? Yeah. So, yes. Prepare for more. Prepare for the two towers falling. And these are big black towers. They're not related to each other, but they're to do with the world. And they've been showing me. I've had a lot of this from my guide when I've been frustrated and I go, where is this going? What's this doing? Am I going to university or what? Am I doing this? Am I doing that? You're supposed to guide me. They're not saying a word. And all I get from my guide when I say his face over is this. Now it used to be. And then it used to be. And now it's as if something's standing over there. He's just nodded his head and he's peering on me. Very subtle nod. So, is there something distracting you from doing what you should be doing? Is somebody saying things to you that they shouldn't? What is that over there? Why do I stand there with a love heart? It's to do with love. It's to do with love. Heart space energy. Oh, that's odd. It's oh, that's weird. What are you doing? It's almost like I have got like connections coming out here and from here, but it's all, I can't breathe, connected to my heart, and it's going out. It's connecting to other people. That's very, they show me really stop. And I've got to get more comfortable with it. Is there anything else you want to say? No. I don't know if you saw the nod. There's another guy over my face who has... These people are military. That's why they come in the way they do. And everything is... And that's how the angels operate. This is how they're a security force, all right? You've got to think of them like that. So you might go to somebody else's, this is what they're telling me now, or their tarot channel or whatever, and the message is love, nice one. These guys are military, okay? So it comes across as military. This is an army. This is a host of angels. These are choirs of angels. These are the races that protect this planet. You are not going to fully like the message because they're going to tell you as it is, and it's going to go boom, boom, boom. And whether you like it or not, you've heard. That's their thing, okay? So that's why it's blunt. That's why it's kind of, whoa. Because we don't want to hear it like that. I don't. And I've got to give it to you, the message. So, That's how it is. Correct. Okay. Is there anything else you wish to say? Open your eyes and wake up. It's all around you. Everything is hidden in plain sight. You can't see it. Just got that sun on my head. Step into the light. That's a Darren Hayes song. More planes. Maybe something to do with waking up and getting on the plane and seeing, you know, being saved in you've awoken. Is there anything else you would like to say? Or you would like me to tell them? Got to be patient for a moment, apparently. Keep saying these large eyes. Everything's through the eye. It's like the eye of Horus, eye. Very eye of the universe. Seek what is within, not what is outside. Without. Have patience no longer. Make change today. Make changes today. Embrace what is coming. Have no fear, but have faith that you will be guided to the right destination. You will be saved on the plane. So it's some sort of arc for something, whether it's metaphorical or it's real, I don't know. It's real. That's what I'm told. That is the message. What about Noah? I don't know. I don't know. But it almost feels like this is, well, I've said it before, this is the last chance. And if you don't want to be left behind, you have to open your eyes and see the light. I have to do it myself. Everybody has to do it. There are so many people who's standing here, watching, waiting with bated breath to see what's going to happen and who's going to hitch a ride, because the old is falling away. The last battles are being fought to keep it going, but it's falling away. Don't be afraid, we protect. It may seem out of control at the moment, but we will protect you. Simply open your eyes. It is hidden. What you seek is hidden in plain sight. Okay, just got up. I have had beings in here. Thank you very much. I've had beings in here in white suits, in black suits, in robes. I've had people who preach. I've had all sorts. I've told you I've had Indian yogi people in here. I've had everybody. So yeah, I have seen some stuff, and I've just seen images of all these other seers, these important seers and prophets and people, and I just thought, you got to get on with it. Stop being so scared, and just because people are having a go. But, you know, it's evolution for me. I've spent my whole life with people having a go at me in everything, in family and everything. So I suppose it's been good training. Anyway, I hope that has been of some interest to you and helpful. Yeah, I'll be doing some more videos this week, no doubt. I do have another one going on the tarot channel, but I'm not sure how much longer I'm going to do that. They don't like me using the tarot anymore. I've never needed it. It's very frustrating. They just want me focused on this because there's a lot of turmoil going on in the world. There will be more around the country here, and that's why I keep hearing alarms going off, everything. It's like an infection that's going around the country, and these ripples, the ripple effect of things that are going on in the Middle East, whatever. And yeah, can we get off these timelines? I don't think we can now. No. It's set its course. People don't listen. So we have to limit the damage as much as possible. But we have to, the only way we can fight this is to see that we are unified, that we are together. We have a collective consciousness. We are a collective, but divide and conquer. Yeah. That's what some people seem to try and do. We are all the same. We're all capable of good, bad, indifference, hurt, love. We are all connected. So we should start, because if you hurt somebody else, you're hurting yourself at the same time. So it's ridiculous. But, you know, that's what we do. So it's time we evolved. Okay, I hope I will see you next time. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Please follow me on TikTok if you're watching it on there. If you can do both, that would be fantastic, because YouTube just determined to keep this channel down, I'm convinced. That would be great if we could get it going and get these messages out. So what else do I need to tell you? Yeah, if you want a personal reading, if you want just to talk about these experiences, talk about, you know, what's happened to you, whatever, or get some spiritual advice, whatever you want, you can do that in a chat session. You can book a session with me. So you can do that on PayPal. You can book on there, please. I am going to be removing my books from Inkit soon to move on to Pastures New, and because they want me writing again about love. So, never mind, I want to write a good thriller, but no, it's love. Oh, there you go. But I have thrillers on there. So check them out, please. If you could support me on there, that would be amazing. Thank you. There's a lot on for free at the moment. Spicy romance and anything else. No, I think that's it for the moment. Yeah. Take care of yourselves, and I shall see you next time. And don't worry,